The Dons fell apart one more time on the final day of the season. They finished fifth. I'm feeling a bit rough. But before we even get into anything further, there's another guy feeling even more rough than anybody on the planet, and that's Jack McKenzie. His skull, right? I've seen the footage from the main stand, or the top of the stand, right, and the chair getting wung, and it cracks clean off his cranium, right? Yeah, we seen the pictures yesterday. When I made the video, I didn't actually see the footage of the chair being thrown, but the rumours were it was a chair, right? I mean, what is it going to take? Is it actually going to take someone to die? And make no mistake about it, this isn't an exaggeration. He could have died. I mean, you see people get hit in the head all the time and they go down, seizure, brain bleed, whatever, and they can tragically pass away. Is it going to take someone to actually die, right? For something to get done? You know what I mean? And it's it's not like it's fans throwing stuff at each other. You know what I mean? And you don't want to see anything happen to that either. But I mean, here we are, like an innocent bystander on the pitch, a player nonetheless, gets cracked. Jim Goodwin actually feared that this would happen, so he ran off the pitch, and he was more. I mean, he's proved right. He probably he fought it, and then 10 seconds later, what he thought would probably happened, and it's sadly, it's resulted in stitches to Jack McKenzie. So I mean, the footage is out there. I'm not going to put it in this video because, I mean, don't really want to be sharing that getting cracked in the skull there from Jack McKenzie, but I think he's going to be all right. But I mean, I'm sure there'll be fallout in this comment section on the Aberdeen Twitter page here as they've lost 2-1. But you wonder what is next. Will it literally take a death for someone to actually put the foot down and go, you know what, we can't do that? And like I said yesterday, it's not a case of, well, they're bringing bottles into the game. I mean, it's a chair that they've ripped the top end off of and just wung it. And it's like, it's travelled that far from such a height and they weigh a bit. He's lucky. I mean, you're lucky. This could have been death, brain damage. I mean, we don't even know the true extent. There's been no real update. We just know he got 7 stitches, so hopefully he's all right. But we'll go into the comments. Rangers chat says, thought you guys were challenging for the title this year. Ended up 5th. Well, they did. There is no two ways about it. Aberdeen. I mean, we kind of joked back in October, oh, there's a title fight. Did we really think there was a title fight? No, really. Did they have an outside chance at one point? Were they second favourite at one point? Yeah, I think that's as good as it's ever going to get for Aberdeen. And to finish 5th, it looked like they had a really decent chance of beating Rangers. That then fell on its arse and you're thinking, right, well, they're guaranteed 3rd. Then Dundee United caught them around the new year. Then Dundee United went off a cliff and then Hibs just went on the miraculous run, overtook them. I mean, I don't want to say they never looked back because I think Aberdeen kept Hibs honest for a few months there and weeks. Where they just kept themselves in the hunt. So good for them. And then Dundee United obviously pipped them on this last day. Unacceptable from a Jimmy Thelin perspective. But again, as bad as it's been, as bad as this bottle job's been, they do have one game to redeem it. And if they win the Scottish Cup, no one's going to care about the fact that Hibs were 24 points behind and Dundee United overtook them on the last day. But yeah, easier said than done. Absolutely. Rustler, gutless again. Jimmy Thelin just outfought by Jim Goodwin, for fuck's sake. 5 wins in 27 league games is sackable. Horrific. It is. I mean, the guy's literally running on the start of the season. I mean, 10 wins and 1 draw. I mean, that is phenomenal. Like, don't get it wrong, but as phenomenal as that is, 5 wins in 27 after it is downright disgusting. Rustler again. 31 points after 11 matches, 10 wins, 23 points from 27 matches, 5 wins. Beaten by Jim Goodwin, for fuck's sake. Get rid of a lot of them. This guy is obviously got something for Jim Goodwin. He doesn't like Jim Goodwin. Yo, I thought Jim Goodwin was pish. I've called for the guy to get sacked plenty of times, right? Truly have. But I feel like something switched. See, once he walked across Easter Road with his wee duffel bag, Jim Goodwin, something's clicked in his head. He went to Dundee United. Yeah, he took them down, but fuck, I mean, maybe they had to go down to get this good. And now they've got Europa League qualifiers to look forward to. Super Aberdeen, this is exactly what we deserve. Inconsistency, strolling first half, then absolutely gave it all away. JT game management and changes are not good enough. How can you take your top striker off and someone who can produce chances for two players who are bench warmers? Piss poor. Yeah, you can't be taking this bit off. Jim Goodwin's happy. Rustler says sack the board. Rustler is becoming quite the regular face on these videos, isn't he? With the bashing going on. Danzig, beyond disappointing, I'm exasperated. We really need to move some players on and sign some real quality over the summer. That's the thing. Aberdeen have backed Thelin. He's brought in a lot of his own players, reinforced in January, and pretty much everybody is turning around saying that they need to get rid of like 95% of the squad. What's going to happen there? It's like Rangers need to get rid of a lot of players, right? But it's easier for Rangers to get rid of players and bring players in. With Aberdeen, I think you factor in the actual fact as well that a lot of these players have just been signed like this season in January. It'll be harder to offload them, I think. S James 90 laughing emojis. Radio Free Martin. Desperately disappointing to end the league season. 4 defeats on the bounce. Well, that is shocking. And Haggis Horror says, no badge from we're going to win the league to SEATGATE. Yep, SEATGATE, Jack McKenzie, hopefully he's alright. By God, what a headshot it was. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Till next time, peace.